Hello people, I am 30 and welcome back to Great Houses of Calderia. In the last episode we did lose some social conflicts too badly, but I guess there really is nothing we could do about it. Although I would like to be able to do things about it if possible, but things happen, you know, and hopefully we can do things better in this video instead. What we want to do now, we want to arrange a wedding. I was thinking about this. Does that mean I have to arrange a wedding myself? I actually don't know. Or is it just participating in a wedding because Lucia right now is gonna get married with someone? Is it possible to break this wedding? Can I break a betrothal? Because I don't want this. I don't want to lose her. I need to keep her. How would you even go about that? Like, where is he? Baron Viniedo. Diplomacy. Intrigue. I haven't actually clicked this thing before. Intrigue plays a large part in the politics of Calderia. There are 3 things you need to know about intrigue. Intrigue actions are the shady business you can perform. For that you need spies. Makes sense. Intrigue level will be used as attack value in those previously mentioned actions. Your family member in other courts along with spies can increase this. Safety is the defense value against intrigue actions. So the lower your neighbor's safety is, the better your chances of attack are. Having workers in the castle will increase safety and provide gold. Okay. Also, military. There's a lot of things I need to have a low opinion of for them to actually be able to do, which is interesting. We are losing metal ore at this moment, and we are upgrading this miner thing, so it's gonna take a time. Sure, absolutely. Absolutely, I have no issue with that actually. This is Isan, he is getting back from appeal to rank. Yes, you are actually, I remember that now. They want to trade. And I see no reason why I should go for this, because I actually need to keep these tools. I don't have a lot of them. And I don't really know why we need luxuries at this moment in time. So please go away. We are still in the lead with this thing, so that's a good thing. How far away are we? 152 days, okay. So, Isan, what can I do with you? That is the question. I actually do not know. I really want to increase my population. The thing with Isan, he's really good at diplomacy, but apparently that doesn't help with these people. They are really unhappy. Work effort, because they're working too hard. Right. We are trying to increase the production though, so I guess if I could increase production well enough, I could decrease the work effort and they would be happier. There has been an accident in the farmers and one of the workers got badly hurt. Now the workers are demanding safer working conditions. Ayum is shocked by the accident and feels that it's his duty to do something. There's a lot of... He's cruel though. Create new regulations. Investigate the accident. My intrigue, my economy. I'm best with diplomacy actually, so this is the one I should probably go for. It didn't work out. That's too bad. Wedding. Lucia and Nardi are getting married. Right, she is. And I guess I need to go for this wedding. We're gonna send Isan actually. Because I want to lose Aim from working. And he's good at diplomacy. Court schemer. Sure. We can be friends. And now I'm gonna send Isan on this thing. Please go. Right. Appeal. No. I'm going for court librarian, so please go away. She actually likes it, which is a bit weird. We are well ahead of them when it comes to basically the number here, and that's a good thing for us. That's a really good thing for us, actually. View. They are still happy, and we are still increasing this number. I need to get this really much higher, if possible. Captain of Refinement. She's decent. Sure. It gives us a lot of good relations with a lot of people. Please be finished. Ranks of Calderia. A herald has a right from the capital to deliver a royal invitation to Oim Nordi. By the grace of the Emperor beyond the sea, the sigil of Pramatos and of Bloodline Immortal, third of his sibling and fifth of his name, Elusius Palatine Jr. That is a really long title. Official honorary titles shall be granted for those elected to serve the crown for the time being. Viceroy Ramas of House Maspara has departed to the Isle of Osa to begin preparations for the election of these titles. So we're basically at the end of this time now, right? We are not. Is this connected to this? We are summoned. I guess it's connected to that thing. It doesn't make sense for it to be any other way, really. In my opinion, at least. I guess I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and find out, I guess. Wedding! And the wedding between Imran Venedo and Lucia. We're gonna lose her now. That's actually really bad. As per tradition, both brought a grape wine cutting from their homes to plant side by side. I wonder where that tradition comes from, actually. This game is basically influenced by the Renaissance, and it feels really like Italian. But I don't know where this tradition comes from. As the grapes mature, a wine will be made from them, and it is said that its taste will predict the future of the marriage. Well, I hope that they have a good wine. Hopefully. And now Isan is getting back home, meaning we can use him basically for something useful. The question is, which thing can we use him for, though? I actually do not know. Well, that's a good question. I'm thinking, actually, do I really need to get money? I am a bit stupid. And these things just showcases that to me really, really badly. Like, why am I stupid? I don't need money at this moment. I need happiness. I need to increase the amount of workers that I have available. I really am stupid. I'm incredibly stupid. Why didn't I do that before? I probably would have had an extra population right now if I did that before. I'm slapping myself right now. Sweet Jesus, I'm stupid. And now Oim is moving away, which is actually bad because now no one is working. Isan is good at diplomacy though. We're gonna take a loss at production right now, but I think this at this moment in time is more important. Why wouldn't that make a difference? Is there a specific reason why that wouldn't make a difference? We do have 1,000, so we're gonna be able to keep this for a while. But I need to keep up this happiness so we can try and increase the population and get an extra worker. And the miners are finally done. So what do we want to build now? That is the good question. Is there something special that we want to build for the victory conditions? We need to complete this thing so we can go for these other things. But we can see we already have check marks like higher up than we are at this current moment. Unlock 7 companions, unlock 5 military units, recruit a spy, and grow my fiefdom to 12 population. How do we unlock these people? That's what I want to find out. Does it have something to do with the potential building? These are the companions and military units that we have at this time. How do we get more of them? Buildings, I guess in the keep. That would make sense for me at least. Unlocks a new military unit. Unlocks a new companion. These are for the social conflicts and these are basically for the military ones, I guess. How long would this take to build? That is actually insane. That's actually really insane. That's a lot of years. Fortress. Well, are there any other buildings that we can build that gives us something? This one, but that's a lot. That's really high up. Masons. This one, catapult, would give us a catapult. I guess that makes sense. Also these things. We cannot build these things right now. We need a fortress. Herdsman. Is there something that we can build? Hunting grounds would give us a companion. Master of the hunt. Which is decent, I guess. We could build this right now, actually. Yes, we could. Miners. Is there something you can build here? Worker slot. That's not important. Smith. We could get a military guy. Interesting. That really is interesting. Unlocks a profession in vineyard. So what they're trying to say is, if I build this thing, I would be able to have a vineyard, which would give me grapes. Which would be awesome. But I need more tools and I need more metal ore, which I at this current time does not have. He's actually so bad. No, it would increase the production. And we still would make something here, right? We would not. We wouldn't even make here, so that's a bit stupid. I'm gonna keep him in here, actually. Try and go plus at least at the one thing so we can build that thing. And hopefully that Oim can get back soon enough. Krita Nardi has snuck up from the castle and into the town when she hears faint cries for help from a nearby street. Oh, by the way, we actually lost Lucia. Probably because she got married into that other family. A man is lying on the ground beating to a pulp. What should she do? She's altruistic, very blunt and arrogant. She's not particularly good at anything. I guess I could run back home, but I could try and approach the man. Ooh. Ooh. She rushes to the man to ask what happened to him. The man utters a description of his robbers and the direction they went. Not knowing what to do with the information, she decides to help the man to his feet and support him to a nearby inn. I don't like this. This is really bad. -5 attack. That's really bad, actually. I don't like that. That's really bad. Also, did I want to build something, or were I saving up for basically an upgrade so I can get crop rotation? But I was actually focusing, I want to get companions. And I guess companions would be a good thing because I can use them in these social conflicts and actually make a living for myself and not get beaten to a pulp. Freeholders. What do freeholders give you? Horses. You could get horses if I did that. Well, that's interesting. That is really interesting. Why is there not growth right now? Because no one is actually happy. Because he's not good enough. Could I increase their wages? I would need wine for that. And how would I be able to give them wine if I build something that gives them a higher wage unlock? So if I build this thing, I could give them higher wages, basically wine, and they would be happier. I see, but we don't actually currently have a lot of wine because we cannot build it. It's unlocked by a vineyard, basically the things that makes grapes, and then probably the building called wine grapes. I guess the way you should go about this is probably by trading stuff with people. That's like the easy way to go about things. I can actually build this very soon. Yes, I could, but like it's not useful for me right now. Is there any way I can increase these other things instead? City size, wage level. That's basically useless to me right now. Smiths. Production consumption goes down, resources goes up. That would be good for this thing. Consumption is really high. If that decreased by basically 10%, that would be 0.32 per day. Yeah, it would. Or would it? Yeah, 0.332 basically per day. Which is decent. And we also would increase the steel resource. I have a lot of steel which I'm not basically using for anything. Or I could build this and get a Master of the Hunt. What am I using livestock for? That is the question. Decisions Decisions, decisions. There is a lot of decisions right now. And man, that's a long build time. Jesus. Nothing really makes sense to me, that's the thing. I guess what I could, I guess I'm gonna just go for capitulation. Try and get down the metal ore consumption so we can try and get the workers away from here and back into basically like other important stuff. Or other things, really. I'm gonna build this, gonna take 100 days. It's gonna be halted, that's fine with me. I'm not using it currently for anything, really. That's fine by me. Who cares? It's actually gonna increase this by a lot. Look at the second creature out of the city to teach her small game hunting. Waiting for a good target gets to challenge him for Krita, and she quickly tries to shoot a plump bird that is peacefully eating seeds. She misses the bird, making it fly away fast, chirping loudly and scaring other birds away. Look scolds Krita, making her cry. What should he do? His diplomacy. Okay, that's a good thing actually. Scare Krita, my diplomacy. Discipline Krita. He's blunt. I guess I could try and scare her. She intimidates her by telling her she will be the next prey if she doesn't consecrate for the rest of the hunting lesson. She stops crying and focuses on his words to make sure there is no reason for her to end up as prey. He's irritated. It didn't really make any difference. Man, we're making a lot of metal ore right now. That's actually insane. We have arrived to the Isle of Osa. Awesome. What should we do now? That is the question that we all are asking ourselves at this moment in time. No one is happy. Everyone is neutral. Be happy, people. Come on. What's so wrong with being happy? Insufficient resources with grapes. Yeah, I do know that. Romina is strolling the streets of Gildred when she overhears excited laughter nearby. She searches for a source and ends up in a remote garden. As she walks looking side to side, she notices blankets and wineskins on the ground. There's an orgy. She is not particularly good at diplomacy. She could stay and watch, I guess. She walks among the people participating in the orgy, finding a place to observe and selecting someone interesting to watch closely. She spots one special gentleman and enjoys observing him longingly. I'm really bad at speaking. She feels too shy to approach and hopes that someday she will find someone like him. She is a lovelorn. She is not married. How do I get her married, game? Diplomacy. Courtship. How do I do this? I guess they need to have... need to have someone that could get married. Or is it possible for women to court? I guess it would tell me here if someone was available to marry. And it's not telling me right now that someone is available to get married. I guess that's part of the problem. Because I would like to get her married to someone to be in my family. I would not like to lose her. I would like to get another person. If possible. How is this going, by the way? Really good, actually. Awesome. And it's just a few days away. And we're out of grapes. Wedding. House Florel is organizing a wedding between Ambar Florel and Oriol Galleon in Comanca province. Florel, I guess I care about them. And I'm going to send Sibylla to it. When I'm done with this thing. I guess this is gonna be happening first. The day has finally arrived and the honorary titles of Calderia will be given to the most deserving houses. Before the Viceroy voices his own support, he will hear the endorsements of all the houses for each of the titles. Royal scribes will also hear the counts of progression from each house and rank the competitors accordingly. We are 45, or we're basically 41 ahead of these guys, okay? Each house has done their very best to prove their worthiness for the title they desire. The Viceroy will now show the support in 3 varying degrees to the houses with the most convincing arguments of why their house should receive them. Houses may receive more than one degree of support. Okay? It's a social conflict. That's interesting. You're gonna fight against 3 guys. Are they any good? He's really good. Man, that guy is good. He's also quite good. He's really bad. How good are we? We're decent. Okay, so they basically have 2 military guys. There's 3 military guys on the field, 1 diplomacy, 1 economy, 2 diplomacy and 1 economy. So, who's good against military now again? Economy is good against military. So I guess I'm gonna go for the Master Smith. And also with the physician, because he's the best guy I have left on the field. This is gonna be interesting. It's a 4-way. Oh. Okay. So we have to focus basically on which one we think is the most important. I would like to be able to get 200 points, because if the guy second in line gets 200 points, we will lose. He is good. He is decent. He is really good. They're gonna basically fight off for 200 points. Is there something I could go for? I guess I could try and go for the 100 points and the 150 points. I actually don't know. I'm gonna put him here. And then we're gonna go with this guy's diplomacy, military, and military. We're gonna go with the economy guy. No, actually not. I'm gonna go with the military guy. He's better. I'm gonna see which moves people make. I'm gonna move you up here. Can you win that battle? You probably cannot. So I'm actually gonna move him up here. Like that, so you can help him out fighting. Or rather, I'm gonna move you there, and then you're gonna move here. No, stop. Stand still. Because you're actually gonna start fighting now. And now it's gonna be a big battle here, and hopefully I will not lose. Because otherwise I'm gonna have problems. And that was a really loud noise. He's gonna die, he's gonna die. That's good for us. And then we can kill this last guy. And now the 2 big ones are fighting it off against each other. That's actually really good for us, because if they kill each other, we can go and try and take this place. He's pink and he's red. Actually move in there first, so we can try and take this guy out. You. You. Oh. We're just gonna try and see if we can do this. They're gonna basically kill each other, so we can go in then and kill them. If I can get this 100 point first. He's dead now. And we are still keeping these places, and they're fighting, and he's gonna be dead soon. Go for it. What we need to do, actually, we need to... No. Retreat. And I'm gonna put him in. And you're gonna fight. Go for that one. You go for that one. You're gonna fight against this guy. And take him out. And now we can try and take this place. Actually, go for the red one first, because I think he has the most health currently available to him. And when you're done, you can actually go home too. So we can put you in here and try and take the 200 points. So we're done. We gained the 100 points. And hopefully we can get the 200 points too. Just trying to take out the good guys from fighting again, from getting in here. Oops. I guess we're gonna have to try and kill these people first. We are 2 against 1 though, so it's probably gonna work out for us, hopefully. And it will. Good. Now you go and help him out. That is a really weird sound. That's an insanely weird sound. And I think this is us winning this thing. And now we can actually try and take the 50 points too if we want to. Basically, so I'm gonna go for that too. Oops. And then you go in here. And what we are gonna do is basically try and kill these people. While they still have not a lot of health. I'm gonna let him move in here actually. And I'm gonna get... He's gonna try and regain some health first before we send him in. But first we kill this guy. Which is good. You go in there, try and take this thing out. And he can actually try and do that if he wants to. And now, my man, I need you to help out. Because we're gonna try and kill this guy. If possible. And then we're gonna take the last thing. For ourselves. There we go. And I actually think we're gonna get the entirety of 350 points, which means we are gonna win this easily. That's actually insane, because just how badly I screwed up these things in the last episode, and now I'm actually making things happen so I win everything, even though I don't have the best guys. They had better guys than I did. Especially their main guys were much better than mine were. And I still beat them. Which is really insane. And really impressive actually. I am impressed by myself. We are gonna become court librarian. The Viceroy has now heard the arguments of the competing houses and made a decision on whom to support. The competition is now over and the titles will be granted to the worthiest houses. We are, pardon me, insanely ahead of the other guys. The Viceroy addresses the audience. I am deeply honored by the tenacity and diligence of all great houses present here today. Present here today even. By the grace of the Emperor beyond the sea, the sigil of Prometheus and of bloodline immortal, third of his sibling and fifth of his name, Lucis Palatine the Generous. Man, that is still a mouthful. The time has come to bestow upon you the honorary titles of Calderia. Bear them proudly and may they be respected throughout the land. Oim looks eagerly for the result. The result for House Nardi is Court Librarian. Did I send anyone away to this? I didn't. I'm actually gonna send Sibylla. She's the least important at this moment. Hopefully she can actually get there in time. So people don't get pissed off at me. Because I feel like that's a possibility for us. The Seed of Doubt. What do you want to do, my man? Inspect the flower bed. You're cunning. You're curious and thoughtful. Awesome. I am still out of grapes though, so that's a problem for us. How is this going? We are actually losing now because we lost her with the Smiths. That's too bad. But it's not enough, I think, for us to be losing a lot. And then I can put Oim back on doing this. Is he really good now? Yes, he is insanely good. Spilla's servant informs her that Else Parlante has business in town and she would like to meet. Sibylla thinks that this would be a perfect opportunity to build bonds. How would Sibylla proceed to do that? Should she lavish Elsa with gifts, challenge her with all-night partying, or just spend some quality time together? My economy, comparing military, average relations, friendship status. I guess I'm gonna have to bribe her. And it worked out. Good. And there is my guy getting back home. Awesome. And now, my man, make things work out in this place, please. I need to make stuff. I need to make stuff happen. And now she's gonna be back and I can put her back into smithing, or iron oring rather. By the way, why are the smiths unhappy? What are you unhappy about? Right, we don't have grapes. Isan, is there anyone possibly who has grapes? You do not have grapes which I could use, Countess. That is too bad. Viniedo, do you have grapes, my man? Yes, you do. I would like 100 of them. How could I pay for it? That is a really good question. Steel, I could pay for it with steel. That is a lot of steel, worth a lot of money. Isan, I don't want all of those trips. I actually would like very few trips, if possible. Sure, I want grapes, I give you some metal. Or steel, basically. Give it to me, please. Is there anything else important that we can build now? We could build something in minus. Minus cottage. Wage level. Which is the thing with the basically the wine. Right. The thing with you is I need to make you happy. And for you to be happy, I need grapes. I guess I could put you at happiness level 2 and give you these luxuries instead. It's not like I need them for anything at this moment in time. But there's a lot of people who likes it. So that's the problem. Questions, questions, questions. I also want to get these new companions if possible. Like this one. This would enable me to actually get grapes myself, which seems like a smart thing to go for, if possible. Basically, I'm gonna bribe people to get grapes now. Oh. Isan has died of seemingly natural causes at age 56. He will be missed by the family Nardi. Well, I'm gonna build this thing so I can get vineyards, and then I'm gonna get grapes myself, basically. Hopefully that's gonna work out for us. Because otherwise we're gonna be in trouble. I also guess I could get Giacinta back home. And use her for something useful. Rather than anything else. I still need to arrange a wedding. We have already done this thing, so I feel like I'm skipping things because I'm not able to do them because I'm incapable of playing this game the way it's supposed to be played. So it's actually kind of interesting because I'm a bit stupid. I feel like Sibylla is probably gonna die soon. She's 61 and Isan was actually much younger and still died. Romina receives an old-looking letter. When she opens it, a shiver runs up her spine, noting it was an invitation to an important celebration that she has now missed. I feel like we had this one before and we embarrassed ourselves. Yes, we did. Write an apology letter. My diplomacy, average relations. We have good relations. Throw the invitation away. Send a gift and... I feel like I'm gonna write an apology letter. Hopefully it works out this time. She takes time to read the letter and realizes that she missed a wedding at the neighboring fiefdom. She writes an apology letter to the couple explaining that the invitation only reached her today. She reads it through and gives it to a servant to send out. She's very pleased with this solution. She's cheerful. And lovelorn at the same time. Which is a lot of things happening for her. Right. We are making a lot of crops. Is it possible to take one guy out of here? Potentially. If I lowered this, would they be happy? No. I already was abnormal. That's the reason why. I see. I guess it makes more sense to have him there because he's making them happy and it's making me make a lot of stuff. So if I actually put... I would lose stuff. But I would gain 1 extra happiness. Which would give me city growth. So I could get an extra worker. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Message in a bottle. Krita is traveling in a riverboat on a calm, sunny day. She looks overboard and notices something rocking back and forth in the waves. She asks one of her servants to retrieve it from the water. The servant jumps in to catch it and swims back with the bottle and hands it to Krita. There's a note inside. Read it. She takes the note out of the bottle and it's relieved to be an old map of constellations. She investigates the map with great interest and compares the constellation later to the night sky to understand how it works as a navigation aid. She's confident. She's also quite decent at military, but she's still arbitrary, and I don't like that, because it makes her terrible at everything else than being a good military person, which is not particularly good for us, in all honesty. Shared pleasure, it's an orgy. Stay hidden and watch. She's lustful. They're having fun, and she's watching, and she's lustful now. And she is not married because her husband is dead. Well, that's too bad for her. Hopefully I could remarry her. Potentially, please. Pretty please, can I marry her to someone else? Is that possible? That thing is finished. We could... Did I just build the wrong thing? I think I did. I'm a bit stupid. What did I need for this one? Crop rotation. What did I build? I built something entirely different because I'm stupid. Oops. Oops. I guess we're gonna get this soon, so we can build that stuff. I just screwed up. Big time. Oh man. That was a big fail. Free pastures. I guess we could get some companions this way. He's actually decent. Farmers. I could build this thing, but I don't want that at this moment in time. I want this thing. Because I just built the wrong one. Because as I said, I'm stupid. Man, I'm stupid. I don't even know how I made this thing happen myself. Like, how did I manage to? One of the workers at Farmers, a charismatic young man, has convinced all of the workers at the well close to the working site is cursed. Now they are refusing to work until the curse is lifted. He is furious. I would be too. I am cruel, I guess. Economy, military, diplomacy. Convince the man. Economy, military. Hire guards to make sure that the work continues. I could throw him into the well. And hopefully it works out. I'm just gonna try. The man screams as he's being dragged to the well and thrown in. However, Nardi orders him to be rescued immediately and he is lifted off the well, dripping water but physically unharmed. Did you find the curse there? Would you like to check again or go back to work? Arm asked. The man returns to work without a word and others follow him and begin increased production, which is a good thing for us. Awesome. We are getting closer and closer to the threshold to build that next stuff, which is a good thing. Recruit spy. How do you recruit a spy? Intrigue. Recruit spy. Send a delegation to recruit a spy loyal to you who will operate in the other fiefdom. Spies increase your intrigue level. Well, that's interesting. If, for example, if I already have someone in Countess Florella's place, could I use her? No. I need another person. So if I took her back and then send her back, she could potentially... They're not happy about her. They're actually really unhappy about her not being there anymore. House Florell is organizing a wedding. We invited to send someone. I guess I'm gonna send Jacinta, because she's not doing anything. Because I just took her away from the wedding. Folko Vege and Lucia Garan. Where is this? Please, lock. Show me. Okay, where is this? That is really far away. I am not going. Thank you, but thank you not. I am... Jesus! Give me... Oh, I'm not going to say it. It's not gonna happen. Whatever. They just became wedded. That's a good thing for them, I guess. I'm happy for you. Now I'm going to build this thing with farmers, which I didn't build before because I'm stupid. Crop rotation. It also gives us extra farming resources, which is good for us. And it's only going to take 20 days to build, which is really, really good for us. Life event. The Romina Nardi gazes over the fiefdom and feels empty. What is the purpose of us cultivating and fighting over this paradise? Because it's a paradise. She can't even concentrate on daily matters and is desperate to ease her mind. Who should Romina reach for help? My diplomacy or my intrigue? Probably my intrigue. Poised and confident. That's actually really good. She doesn't have a task now. Try and recruit a spy, Jacinta. I might just try this one out. She's really good at intrigue though, that person too, so this might not work out for us. You never know. It's up for grabs. Stable hand. She is tasked with recruiting a spy at Comanca. One day a young man, a stable hand, approaches her and offers to gather information in exchange for some money. Comparing intrigue, your diplomacy. Refuse. Just say yes. This might go really badly for us. Comparing intrigue against who? She isn't sure, she refuses, and it gives us... And she failed. I guess I'm gonna have to send her back and try it again. Can't send. Why? Because I was there just recently, or is that the reason? We are finished with building that stuff. Can I now? I have vineyard. Can I take you, please? Come on! Are you being serious? Like, for real? What is the problem? That is not gonna work out for us. Yeah, we do need grapes. She's 10, which marks the end of her wardship in Comanca. She prepares a journey back to Gurdrid. She's really good at military for being 10 years old. She's actually really good. Youth. Happy birthday, she has turned 10 and is now ready to become a squire. Life is a map of many routes, which some are easy to walk, while others are rocky to climb. You decide which route you take every time you come to a crossing of choices. None are wrong, and that makes your life an adventure. Happy birthday, Krita. And I'm going to take a break here. This is enough for this video. Some things happened, some things didn't happen. We still need more population, we still need more people in my family because we lost one, Lucia. And we became basically the court librarian, and now Oim is really good at most stuff, which is good for us. Make sure to like this video if you have enjoyed, leave a comment down below if there's something that you want to talk about. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and press the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future upload. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.